don't need a return ticket where you're going. This is a one-way journey. Straight down!
Welcome to a new series of Gamesmaster. I'm Dominic Diamond, I'm back and I'm grumpy. Each week we'll select people, some of them physically attractive, others laughably ugly, and we'll invite them down here to our dark dominion, where it's gloomy, depressing, but as old age pensioners will be happy to know, the central heating is always on full. Okay, now Duff, we'll start with you. Now, you had a bit of an unpleasant experience with a slightly dodgy import copy of Mortal Kombat 2. What happened?
Yeah, I was playing as Shang Tsung and I did the backflip and he stopped halfway, and when I did the fireball, it came out of his backside.
Oh, so like a Mortal Madras. Zen. Now, Zen, you actually met Duff through playing Mortal Kombat 2. Tell us about that.
Well, what happened was Graham was on holiday and he was playing Mortal Kombat 2 in the arcade, and some guy come up to him and says, "I bet you'll never beat Zen." So we gave him your number and here he is.
And that was it. Oh, that's really nice. I feel like Cilla Black. I feel like Cilla Black about twice a week, actually, to tell you the truth. Finally, Daniel, do you ever feel like Cilla Black?
Once a month, yeah.
Once a month. Okay. Right, okay. So what we're going to have here is these two are going to take on probably the most frightening character in the game, Baraka. Mr. Baraka, sir, is it okay to shake your hand, Mr. Baraka, sir? Okay, lovely. Thank you for coming on. We know you're a busy man. Let's take a look at these weapons you've got there, Mr. Baraka. Look at these. That's pretty scary. Bit of a problem picking the old nose, though, I'd imagine, no?
Not at all.
Oh. Well, now we've established Baraka can pick his nose, we'll let Duff pick his character.
And there's a bloke with a cloak on at the back.
Yeah, that's right. That's actually an Avon lady.
How did you hope it's witness?
That's right.
Okay, now we're left for our three challengers. Okay, first of all, from Duff and Zen, a quick excuse as to your poor performance, Duff.
Well, he's got me a dress and he's got a few mates as well.
That's fair enough, I understand that. Zen?
I just didn't want to hurt him because he wouldn't speak to me again otherwise.
That's true, and because you like making friends through Mortal Kombat 2?
Well, that's it, yeah.
So that's fine. Finally, Daniel, you sliced him in half in the end.
Yeah.
Is this normal behaviour for a lad with your hairstyle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fine, the less said about that the better then, but congratulations Daniel, because he's won the first Gamesmaster Golden Joystick of the series! Right, now we're about to play Road Rash on the 3DO, our first ever 3DO challenge on Gamesmaster. That's pretty interesting, isn't it, Simon?
Not really.
No, oh man. Right, hey look, it's Swindon on a summer's day. No, it's not, it's actually Dino Island, the latest...
Does a giant creature lurk below these peaceful waters?
No, of course it doesn't, but with the lack of a decent football team, it's nice that we Scots have got something Americans will believe in, and it gives me the chance to meet yet more attractive birds.
Through sonar, we've been able to locate what we believed.
With me is Brad Burton, who will be helping me describe the action. Brad, you know every single word to Let's Get Ready to Rumble, don't you?
Dominic, chill out, man. Chill out. Look, listen, your father, your mother, your sister, your brother, everyone's got to be an AK lover.
He does as well. All right, listen, Brad, can you give PJ and Duncan any tips on the game? Excuse me, please. Can I ask you a quick question? About Sonic the Hedgehog. What's he on about? What's he doing?
And the sun is not there.
That was the only person in the world who doesn't know who Sonic is. Or maybe she's forgotten because she's old. Now, after all that, everyone surely must know who Sonic is. Well, we asked Joan Collins for her opinion. Do you know who Sonic the Hedgehog is?
I beg your pardon?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I haven't a clue.
Welcome to Gamesmaster Stadium for the final of the Video Games Cup. After 30 seconds, Fun is winning 3-0. The opening credits have dominated the game so far. And who's out to stop him? None other than our tidy haircutted pals, Jimmy and Billy. They battle against blokes with dog poo around their neck for possession of the legendary Double Dragon medallion.
Get the dragon!
A
Along the way, they meet strangely unfrightening villains who've obviously had one too many isotonic Lucozades.
Oh, great. The Power Core.
They also team up with a gang of young fashion casualties led by the quite fit bird Marion.
Team Lee. Need any help?
Birds fight blokes, and blokes fight ugly blokes. And indeed, no plate glass window is left unbroken, as our heroes scream a lot and everything in the whole world blows up. Double Dragon opens in America next month and in Britain next spring. I can hardly wait.
Let's have some fun.
Welcome to Gamesmaster, where it's hotter than a pair of Tabasco-flavoured pants. But don't worry, because tonight we are washing those pants in new improved biological fun, because on this show we have...
Ridge Racer!
A skid-marked frenzy with an exclusive show.
Tom, how you doing?
Alright.
Now, Tom, you also said you're quite into music as well. What sort of bands do you like?
I'm in the Nirvana.
Nirvana. Can you sing at all, Tom?
No, not really.
Because they're looking for a lead singer now, aren't they? Nirvana, you never know. You might get a chance. Okay, well, after 3 years and thousands of computer hours in the making, those weird blue and green blokes and birds will be on ITV after Christmas, though I reckon the one-handed George and Zippy from Rainbow would have these guys in a fight.
Reboot!
Well, I'll think about that while I talk to Stephen. Stephen, we were getting along really well.
Yeah.
Talking about the films we like. Now, unfortunately, after that, I'm going to have to mention your hair.
You are, and I'm going to have to mention your neo-Nazi cat as well.
You are. Oh, I'm going to be stabbed by your rapier wit there, Stephen. But you are the long-lost son of Francis Rossi from Status Quo, aren't you?
I think so, yeah. I think so.
You are. Well, you could take that thought back home to Blandford.
Yeah.
Because that's all you'll be taking, because grudgingly, and I mean grudgingly in the don't clap very loudly sense of the word, we have to give you the Gamesmaster's golden joystick. Okay, Marcus, I want to talk about the special moves that you guys do in the ring. What's your speciality?
Well, my special move in the ring is called a cradle suplex, and I can show you how that's done if you want me to.
Please do. I was hoping you would. Okay.
You like to see it done? Yeah. Oh, got it? Are you sure?
I'm very hard.
Okay, I'll put you down like this right here.
Yep.
Have your hand over here. I grab your leg like this.
This is very nice, actually.
And then like this, we're going to go. You ready?
Yep.
You sure?
Wait, no, don't be all over. No.
Okay,
no, I think I've seen enough of that, actually, yeah. I may have sounded a bit scared there, but I wasn't, actually. Not in the slightest. I end up over there.
Yes.
On your back. Back in the studio, it was time for my little dabble in motion capture to get underway. That's me looking thoughtful on the left, and that's John. It was time for us to get hard. John tried to intimidate me with his martial arts moves malarkey, but I was playing it cool because I had a little surprise in store for him. Yes, I childishly concealed a baseball bat during my motion capture session, and John's hopes of victory were instantly dispatched, leaving me to look victorious and slightly overweight. Remember, kids, don't try this at home unless you're particularly tough. This week, Sega also unveiled their latest console, a Mega Drive and 32X combined, called the Neptune. The £200 Neptune is due next autumn, but we've managed to get hold of an exclusive picture of the machine, and doesn't it look gorgeous? Well, sadly, that's it for another series of Gamesmaster. Over the past 18 weeks, we've laughed, we've cried, but most importantly, we've upset a lot of old people. We're off now to do something nice. Goodbye, boys and girls.
We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
Actually, that's not quite it, because late this Friday night at 12:35, you'll be able to see the infamous Gamesmaster Gore special, a show so thoroughly reprehensible, Channel 4 refused to let us show it any earlier. Welcome to Cooking with Gamesmaster. Tonight, we'll be making a great show. First, take some video game violence, mix in a liberal dose of blood, and a sprinkling of breasts for the boys. Cook until the complaints flow, and serve with 3 challenges. Now today, we're baking these challenges in a pecan gory sauce, because every game today is guaranteed to offend. So, let's go over to Gamesmaster for the first one. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, this is the Gory Show where we're doing everything sick and disgusting. Carl, what's the most sick, disgusting thing you've seen in your life?
Well, it has to be my mum's casserole, doesn't it?
I take it her name's not Delia Smith then?
No. This thing tastes better coming up than it does going down.
Mark, what about you? What's the most disgusting thing you've ever seen?
There was this one dead cat I saw get run over.
Excellent. What did it look like?
Well, the eyes were bulging out a bit and it did smell.
Oh, no, that was left over my mum's casserole, mate. You got that wrong.
Right, while we await the avalanche of complaints from parents everywhere, we'll take a look at today's news. Now, Mark, in that last bout, I think the way you were fighting, the words big girls and blouse come to mind. Mark, do you think that's a fair description of your tactics?
Well, yeah, he was a worthy opponent and it's the best challenge I've ever had. So.
Yeah. Carl, big girls blouse tactics?
Yeah, definitely.
And I noticed at the end of that first bout, you did the head stomp on you. What was going through your mind at that time?
His foot.
1-0 to Scotland. Let's see that one again, Brian. Well, as you know, we strive hard for credibility on this show, and that is why tonight's special guest is none other than Robocop. For ages this challenge would be pathetic, but did they listen? Did they bumhole?
Somewhere there is a crime being committed.
And the crime is arse actor in crap costume. Let's pretend this never happened and go to a break. Now, damn it, this is the Gamesmaster Gore special. What's the most disgusting thing you've seen in your life?
I think it's got to be seeing a friend of mine sitting on the back of a motorbike and throwing up inside his helmet.
What was it like when he took the helmet off then, was it?
Well, you know how you get the side effect which just sort of splatters out as he frantically tries to open it? Yes, it wasn't pleasant. So.
Excellent. Quick message to anybody eating their dinner at this time. Right, Dharma, if you'd like to...